So after Nengi bought her house, so many tables started shaking. Like Nengi really shook a lot of tables just by buying the house. Like seriously? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I still want to take out this time to say thank you to all of you who subscribed to my channel, who helped me to get to this target of 1000 subscribers. This is a huge milestone for me, and I'm very grateful given the time that I've been on this platform. Thank you so much for the support, guys. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you so much for always coming back to check out videos on my channel. So guys, Nengi bought this house, and the house was worth 75 million naira. And when she bought this house, like, she shook a lot of tables. You guys know already that the boss lady, right? That's Katrina Kena, the boss lady. She is really always trending every time. There was a time with Bobrisky when Bobrisky tends to give 1 million naira to any person that tattoos Bobrisky on him or herself. And then somebody tattooed Katrina. Maybe the lady was expecting something like that, and Katrina kind of told her that it's not great, you can't put something permanent. Like, she's always trying to be different, even though she was the one that first of all requested on her Twitter that she would be very happy if a fan drew her on the fan's body. So when the fan finally did that, she came out and she really was not happy about it. She said she didn't like it. She didn't like it, said many bad things about it. But that is not the story for today. The story for today, guys, is that immediately Nengi bought that house, or Nengi announced the buying of that house, she came out on Twitter and she posted that even though she deleted it later on, she posted that before she went to BBN, she had bought her house with her hard-earned money. And then, though she deleted it later, she came back and she posted again on Twitter that some people are like, their success is based on the internet, and they tend to forget that the internet server can break down and everything will be all down in water. So whatever hustle that anybody is doing, the person should be sure that if the internet breaks down, or if the internet server breaks down, they'll still be able to continue and make it with their hustle. So yeah, Kena kind of like kept on trying to shake the tables for um for Nengi and Nengi's ninjas. They feel that Kena is always trying to compete for Nengi. But apart from that, you have Elite, that is Erica's Elite. They also came out to really drag Nengi. They felt like Nengi was dragging this month for Erica, given that this is Erica's birth month and Erica had plans to buy a house, or they had plans to buy a house for Erica. So they felt like Nengi had probably heard about it and went ahead to buy a house in order to steal the moment for Erica. And some people came out with proofs that that is not true. And actually, in my own point of view, I felt like it's nobody's business. Like, Nengi was the CEO of Shoes by Flora. Like, she was doing well before she went into the house. She came back and she has backed deals more than anyone else that went into that house. As far as deals, brand deals are concerned, Nengi did it more than everybody else. So I feel like, why should she even be explaining, or why should people even be explaining on her behalf how she got the money? We already know that if a male celebrity, especially in Nigeria, buys something like a house or a car, there is no questioning. But once it's a lady in Piam, they're like, it's surely sugar daddies, is this or that, and so on. So actually, to prove that Nengi was not actually competing with Erica for the month of March, Nengi had bought this house in January. It's just that you can decide to have something, and then and then you share it later on social media. Everybody has got rights to that. So Nengi bought this house on the 16th of January 2020. That is very far from March, of course, and it's because the company from which or the brand from which Nengi bought the house from had posted it on their page on that 16th of January. So Nengi had just decided to share this house right now. She just decided to share it. It's not like she had just obtained the house. And when the company shared it, they were very grateful that their favorite celebrity had chosen them in order to buy a house. Well, like when they advertised the house, Nengi was one of the first people to reach out, and when she looked at the house for the first time, she immediately fell in love with the house, and she came with with Ozo. Who else would Nengi go with? So Nengi actually went with Ozo, looked at the papers and did everything and signed the papers, bought the house, cashed down 75 million naira. So I think that instead of trying to drag her, like, this house thing make Nengi to trend, and that is one thing that people fail to understand. They are seriously dragging her, not knowing that they are bringing her up to the limelight. Like, as far as celebrity life is concerned, sometimes or most of the times there is nothing like bad publicity. So even if you're dragging her positively or negatively, it still makes her to trend, and it makes her to glow, to blow up. Yeah. So, well, apart from some few elites, not every elite, of course, some few elites and Kana, who indirectly dragged her, and then some few haters. We know that all celebrities have got haters who actually said bad things about this house issue. Nengi had a lot of congratulatory messages from people like us who love her. And of course other housemates like Lecon, Neo, V. In fact, everybody. Neo was like, when we can't wait for the house opening party, and so on. Dorafi, everybody came to congratulate her. Everybody was really happy for her. And to remind you again, guys, that the other day, 2 days ago, Lecon dropped a single titled Wagwan, and then later on the next day in the morning he dropped another single. So he has two singles now that you may want to check out for. I don't know whether there are icons in the house. So if there are icons in the building, you all know what I'm talking about. So you guys can go check it out. Lekon has been working really hard as far as music is concerned.